Washington, the space agency said preparations continue for the target date. It looks as though that Apollo 11 crew will head for the moon July 16.
Great success in space when the Russians pushed a man across the threshold.
A mission that has never been flown before.
On July 21st, 1969, man will actually set foot on the moon.
T-minus 10, 9, 8,
We are,
7,
by nature,
6,
explorers.
5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have.
The same curiosity that sends us to the stars urges us to go there in reality.
This afternoon, SpaceX launched the world's most powerful rocket.
It's one small step for man,
Created a tomorrow that previously was only imagined.
one giant leap for mankind.
You see Orion's belt? But if you look just a little further, you can see Orion wearing the belt.
Where's Orion's pants?
Ooh, I guess they're below his belt. His pants don't really have a constellation, just him and his belt.
Why have Orion's belt and not just Orion?
It's a good question. Evan, people have a hard time seeing the big picture. They just see a bunch of dots. They don't see the person inside the stars. Hey, look. You see that one 3 over from Orion's belt? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you know what that one's called?
What?
It's called, it's called Holtzman.
What? No way.
Yeah.
That's our name.
It's because that's our star.
You can have your own star?
Yeah.
Well, I want that one and that one.
Okay. Well, then you have to name them. What's their names?
That one is Diana and that one is, Betsy.
Betsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go visit them one day?
You know what? I'll do you one better. One day, we're gonna live up there with Diana and Betsy and Holtzman.
Really?
That up there is our destiny. It's where we're meant to be. I promise you. Not the pinky promise. Okay, fine.
How will we even be able to live with them?
It won't be that bad. It's just rocket science.
After many years of development and the exciting promises from Team Minerva, today we'll finally see the liftoff of Space Shuttle Hellebore and its revolutionary Falcon engine. The flight crew will also be utilizing a breakthrough in personal AI assistance, coming to the consumer market later this year. Chief Engineer Theo Holtzman described all of these new achievements as nothing short of groundbreaking, and the promises that this new technology, under the guidance of the illustrious mastermind Archer Phoenix, will usher in a new age of cosmic potential.
Bye, Mom. Did you take the recycle? Not yet, but I'll get it done.
Why don't you take it with you and do it while you're out?
I'm running late. Don't worry, I'll get it done.
Evan. Thank you.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Love you. Too.
Why isn't the truck running?
Well, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, all right. Whoa. Hey. Chill. Settle down. Look, respect the sanctity of the vehicle. can't just mess with a man's radio.
Your sanctity isn't going anywhere. Just speed up or we'll miss it.
You could have gotten a better view of it on TV like the rest of the world. Or got some VIP seat from your dad.
You don't think I tried? The security on this thing is insane.
Well, what's the security like on your TV then?
You do realize that real history is unfolding within driving distance, and you would prefer to watch it on TV?
Technically, we watch history get made just about every second. Maybe it's just lost its luster.
Not one of the greatest evolutions of engineering, aeronautics, space travel, you know, witnessing literally the gateway to the universe.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Name me one person that says tomato.
Gordon Ramsay.
Whatever.
And he knows his stuff.
Loser.
Actually, I'm sure most of all of Britain says tomato.
Okay, hurry up!
Coming. Well, I gotta hand it to you. That is something else.
Yeah, it is.
Evan? It's me. How was it?
Amazing! I could practically see the surface actuators.
Good. Well, I left you a little something on the table.
Oh.
Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Okay, well, I guess I'm meeting your father there. Hopefully he's actually there when I am. One day I will figure out how to handle these things.
Yeah. Standing around with geniuses, celebrating revolutionary space travel, discussing the pros and cons of a nuclear-based engine versus reactor-based. Are you sure you're feeling okay? Because I can totally take this bullet for you.
Be patient. One day I'll be there supporting you both. Okay, I'm off. How do I look?
Hot.
Come on now.
I'm serious.
Well, thank you. There are some leftovers in the fridge. I'll see you in the morning. And remember, no soldering in the living room. Do it in the garage.
I know.
I mean it.
I swear.
All right. Bye, sweetie. Wish me luck.
Come on, it's just rocket science.
Of course. Good night.
Good night.
Mwah. Love you.
Love you too.
After today's huge success of Archer Phoenix's revolutionary starship Hellebore, Phoenix is hosting the Party of the Galaxy, a gala event to honor the thousands of members of Team Minerva, the men and women responsible for this monumental achievement. Special attendees include Phoenix's partners in crime, Theodore Holtzman and Gregory Wright, who said they were looking forward to the evening off after completing a 10-year project in half the time.
Garage. No one thought it was possible that Evelyn Holtzman could live up to her father's genius, much less surpass it at such a young age, making her not only the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Prize for Achievement in Physics, but the first woman to win without aid of a man. She is truly breaking new ground and redefining what we thought was possible in the world of science. Oh my God! What? What? Oh my... Yes! Oh my god! Wow! No way! Yes! No way! Yes!
How could you let this happen? I didn't let anything happen because I was stupid and wasn't paying attention. What did you want? I can't do this right now.
Good morning.
Morning, sweetheart.
How was last night?
It was okay. Yeah. It was eventful, to say the least.
That's good. Where's Dad?
He had to go in this morning, try and run some diagnostics. He'll be home for dinner.
Absolutely not. Mint belongs only two places, and that's toothpaste and actual mints.
You poor, sad child. You really can't fathom any appeal whatsoever?
The last thing I want to combine with the feeling of fresh breath is chocolate.
If you don't want the simple joys of perfectly contrasting flavors, then more for me. So, how's your dad doing? It must be kind of nice having a new living legend around.
I'll let you know when I see him. He's pretty much been living at the office during all of this.
Oh, well, that's less fun.
Yeah. Well, as far as excuses go, changing the world isn't half bad, so I think I'll let it slide.
Fair enough. See, I'm a simple kind of guy. Day's done, so too am I.
For some reason, that just doesn't surprise me.
Look, I can't function at 100% without a little me time.
Stars today on the morrow of Pioneer Archer Phoenix's starship Hellebore, allegations have been raised against the industrialist and his Team Minerva. Sources claiming that behind the scenes of this modern marvel are a slew of illegal practices, including money laundering, possible human rights violations, and an overall breach of ethics, warned tonight at 6.
Surprise, surprise.
It's just someone with a fake scoop trying to make buck off legit pioneers.
Come on. You know something shady's gotta be going on, especially with that much money involved.
So you're saying my dad and some of the brightest minds on the planet are spending all their time making a blood money rocket?
Look, I'm not saying that all the thousands of people who worked on it are evil. Look, especially not your dad. But you know the ones footing up the bill have got something up their sleeve?
No. Some people just don't get the importance of what they're doing up there.
Yeah, like putting McDonald's on the moon.
Are you serious?
Look, at the end of the day, it's still being run by a boardroom. Heck, it wouldn't even surprise me if they got people up there looking for some energy source to steal or something.
Come on. In a couple of years, power bills won't even be a thing. Once solar gets cheap enough to produce, it'll practically be a free service.
Yeah, sounds nice. Hey, look, how did Exxon take it when you told them?
Oops. Look, what they're doing is important, and at the end of the day, they're gonna do what's right. Especially heroes like them.
All right. Well, wouldn't that be the day?
out. So,
Evan.
I was looking at your Falcon blueprints. I know it's confidential, but you weren't supposed to bring them home. So,
Evan.
Either way, I thought if I could substitute some of the elements for more common ones, it would obviously reduce the horsepower significantly, but I thought maybe I could get one to run, and I did. I mean, it can't power a rocket, but it did power the garage for like 5.25 seconds.
Evelyn.
Evan, that's amazing. It really is. Could you sit down, please?
What's going on?
Evan, we want you to know that we love you. And that things happen.
What is this?
Honey, could you just sit down?
Your mother and I. We're taking a break.
What? A break? What does that even mean? Why? Why do you need a break?
Your father and I, we just need some time apart to think.
Apart like a divorce? Are you guys getting a divorce?
No. No. We don't have all the answers right now. I just need to make some assessments, figure some things out.
Figure things out? You figure things out all the time. It's what you do for a living. Why do you need to separate for that?
This isn't rocket science. Evan, it's more complicated than that.
Wait, this isn't about the crap they're saying in the news, right? Come on. Those allegations are bogus. They don't mean anything when they're wrong.
They do when they're true.
But they're not. So what does it matter if someone's just trying to make money off of your breakthrough?
They are. They're true.
What?
Evan, look, in order to get the proper funding, we had to accommodate the investors' interest.
Okay, sure, McDonald's will moon, whatever. But why does that mean you have to separate?
It's more complicated than that.
Like what then?
Corporate oversights, daily reports, personnel shakeups. Complicit labor.
Complicit?
It's hard to find volunteers who are going to know their own expiration date. So, backdoor functions were installed in AIs. No.
You made slaves?
They're not slaves.
Did they have a choice?
Evan, you are significantly oversimplifying this.
Is that what's gonna happen when everybody has these things?
No.
You're gonna make slaves here?
No.
You stole their freedom. Tell me this is a joke.
Evan, it's not that simple. I mean, the Panama Canal.
Panama?
Naughtiest projects
we also
in
thought
all
heroin
of
could
history.
cure a cold.
But by the end,
And
it was a
smoking was gonna
revelation.
cure what? My whole life you told me to hold my head high and to look to the stars. That we were destined to live with them.
And we did. We just opened the door to the universe.
We were supposed to travel to the stars, not own them.
You didn't seem to have a problem owning a few stars back in the day.
Because you got a cool piece of paper, not an excuse for slavery.
That's not the world we live in. In the real world, you have to put your head down and put up with the bad if you want to succeed. Good people don't have the money necessary to make
This
change.
isn't about money.
Well, the world runs on money. And if you want to change it, first you have to play by its rules.
You couldn't have gotten funding from somewhere else?
Apparently not. Look, you're gonna have to learn this someday. And I would rather you learn it from me now rather than later when someone takes advantage of all your hard work and cast you aside.
You're wrong.
No one wishes that more than me. But progress leaves a bloody trail. There's no room for an idealist. They just get run over.
Is that what happened to you? You didn't want to get run over, so you abandoned everything you stood for?
You're goddamn right!
Theo.
I was doing right. I thought I was being a good example. But it didn't matter. I had blood on my hands. And I didn't even know it. All of my hopes, all of my dreams, my work, it wasn't gonna matter. If I thought it was wrong or right, I was abandoning everything I stood for without even trying. And by the time I realized it, what then? It was too late.
But you stayed anyways.
Yes. For humanity's sake.
He made it as an end of monsters.
Evan!
Let her go.
Evan, look, can you open the door? Look, I know this is hard for you. Believe me, it's hard for me too. And I know it feels like it's the end of the world right now, but sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. And life just sucks sometimes. Your father made a choice. And I know neither of us like it. He got hurt. And people make bad calls when they get hurt. It's just part of growing up. All you can do is choose how to take the hard hits. You can let it take you down, or you can get up and get back to work. I know this is going to be hard for you. Harder than it should be. But I know one day you are going to change the world. You just have to decide what kind of woman you're going to be when you do it. Whether you're going to let the world change you instead. But whatever woman that is, I will love you. And so will your father.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Wow. You know, I knew something was going on, but wow.
Yeah.
So, what now? We just come out here to look at the newest corporate buyout, or what?
What do you see when you look out there?
I see glowing dots. Pretty dots, don't get me wrong.
No, really. When you look up there, what do you see?
I see a buyout. A giant void.
I see a whole bunch of problems that need to be addressed here before we can ever think about the ones up there.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, what about you? What's so fascinating about up there in space that has always got you 1 foot in the clouds?
I see trillions and trillions of stars, planets, solar systems. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface of our own galaxy. And there's at least 100 billion that we know of.
Doesn't that make you feel so small, though?
No. Makes the world feel so big. Endless possibilities in an endless universe. It's beautiful and terrifying and exciting. It could be anything you want it to be.
Well, I mean, what does that mean for us? You know, here we are on this little blue rock.
I don't know, but God, am I excited to find out.
You're one of a kind, you know that? They just don't make them like you anymore.
That's a compliment, right?
It's whatever you want it to be.
There's still room left for stargazers. I know there is.
What do